Hello everyone and welcome to this week's dance class. We're still looking at animals. We've looked at lots of different animals. We've looked at animals in the sea, we've looked at animals that you might find in safari, and this week we are looking at some beautiful eagles. And I thought I'd look at them specifically because as I did more research on them I realised how incredible they are, what amazing hunters they are, how big their wings are, and I thought, oh, that's lots of things that we could translate into dance, so I thought we'll definitely look at them today. So I've got lots of pictures to show you and lots of facts to tell you about, but first of all let's do a little warm-up before we start making our eagle dances. So come into the space with me. I've got a bit of a silly warm-up for you today. This morning we are going to do a musical statues bird warm-up. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play the music. When the music stops, I want you to show me any position you can think of, any shape that reminds you of a bird. So it could be long wings, it could be spiky grabby feet, it could be a tiny little bird, it could be whatever you like, something pecky with a beak, whatever you like, but I want you to show me those shapes, okay? So when the music stops, bird shapes, ready? Here we go. So dancing around the space, here we go. Okay, really warming up. Right, ready, here we go. First bird shape. Okay, hold. You've got to be really still, completely frozen like a statue. Hold. Good, carry on. Shape number 2. Okay, it can be anything you like, anything reminds you of birds. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it does have to be very, very still. Hold that. Well done. Good, keep going. Okay, we're going to get our heart rates up, get really warm, really fit. Keep breathing. Okay. Last one. Anything you can think of? Okay, good. Hold. It's really hard to go from very fast jumping around to completely still, but if you can, freeze. Good, okay, and relax. Take a few breaths. Okay, come back into the space. We're going to do our warm-up where I call out 4 numbers and each number shows different movements. So, number 1 is we're standing in our parallel. We're going to stand up really straight, thinking about our posture. You've got that thread that's pulling you out the top of your head, but your feet are very grounded, so we've got that 2-way pull. I'm going to roll down for 8 counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Number 2 is our ski swings. So in parallel again, our arms are going to be up. We're going to circle round and down, bend the knees round and up and round, bend the knees down and round and up. Good. Keep breathing. And number 3 is going to be our reaches. So we're going to reach to the side on a really high level. 1, 2, 3, 4, middle level 6, low level all the way down to 8. And number 4 is our fidget, which we're all really good at, aren't we? So we're going to fidget for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So number 1, rolling down. Number 2, ski swings. Number 3, reaches. Number 4, fidget, 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 fidget. Okay, but because you're so good at this, I'm going to mix up the numbers, okay? So we're going to start with number 2. So we're going to do our ski swings, round and down, and round and up, and round and down, and round and up, straight into number 4, fidget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And number 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Number 3. Reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. And number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bend the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Can you rise up on your toes? Good. See if you can balance. Bring your arms out to the side. Good. See if you can drop your arms and go down onto the heels of your feet. Well done. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Good. Right, as we're doing such an intensive warm-up today, I thought I'm going to add our arm shakes as well. So this is good for our head and our bodies, this one. So we're going to shake off for 8 counts. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we do 8 in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8 to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shake it off to the side. Good. Then we're going to halve that and go to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. Halve it again. 2, 2, 2, 2. Then ones. 1, 1, 1, 1. And because that's so quickly, we're going to do it twice. 1, 1, 1, 1. Well done. Now I'm going to add a bit of music to this one because I think it gives us a bit of energy. Okay, so let's do our arm flicks. Here we go. Right. Here we go. In parallel again. So try not to move your feet or your hips. It's just our upper bodies. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Ready? Flip. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Right, 4s. Ready? Flip. Flip. Good. Into 2s. Good. 1s. Oh, it's quite fast, that one, isn't it? Well done. Okay, good. Well done. Right, give your shoulders a roll. Okay, give your hips. Okay, hopefully you're feeling a bit warmer. I think I am. That was quite good. Right, let me show you these amazing pictures. So here we are looking at our beautiful eagles. Okay, so as you can see, these animals are birds of prey and they're found all over the world. There's actually about 70 different kinds of eagles all around the world. So here's just a few examples. They have amazing hunting skills, and that's one of the things that we're going to be really looking at today. So they have very heavy heads, so it's sort of like bent heads. They have hooked beaks, if you can see that one. They have very powerful legs, and they use them for hunting. Sharp talons, which are the bits on the end of their feet, the sort of clawed feet. And they have a huge wingspan. Can you see that? It's really, really wide. If that's their body, look how big their wings are compared to their body. So they're huge. So they have a very good body made to hunt. They're really good at it. In Africa, the African eagles eat snakes. In North America, they eat things like fish and water birds, like ducks. And they mainly eat smaller prey, but some are known to eat deer or even larger animals than that. So can you imagine? So you've got some great pictures here. Look, you can see a little duck being caught. Oops. And you can see here, I think this one's got a snake. And so they dive down and they grab the animals from the ground. So while they're hunting, what they do is they circle around looking for prey, and they have really, really good eyesight. So they spot food from way up high, and they can dive down to up to 100 miles an hour, which is incredibly fast. And then they have really, really strong grip. So they use their talons to grip the prey, and then they carry it off, and then they tear it up with their very strong beak. So their whole body is this amazing hunting machine. So you can see they circle up here, nice and graceful, and then they dive down really fast, and then they grab the prey with their talons. So they're really clever because when they fly, they change their position of their wings to go faster or slower. So the faster they go, they put their front edges into the wind, and this cuts through the wind so they go faster. And if they want to go slower, they turn their wings, they tilt their wings slightly into the wind, and then this drags, so this slows them up. So the whole time they can be sort of hovering and floating on the wind, or if they change their wings, a bit like an aeroplane, they can sort of go very fast, or they can drag and go much slower. So let's go back. So we've got the amazing hunting where they circle and dive and then grab their prey. So you can see what they eat and how they sort of dive down and grab it with their talons. Their huge wingspan, and there's lots of different types of eagles. So I thought we definitely have to make up some dances about this. So what I want you to do, the first thing, is to make up 3 shapes about the wingspan, sorry. So the first shape is going to be a wingspan. So I've got my shape, but again, you can do whatever you like, or you can copy mine if you like. So I'm going to start with the biggest stretch I can to show the wingspan. It's going to come from here all the way down to here, and that means I can hover in the wind. It means I can tuck my wings in, but when I want to, I can fly for miles and miles and miles and miles because I've got huge wings. So this is going to be my first shape, my wingspan position. Good. Okay, my second one is they have a very hooked beak, okay, and that helps them to tear up their prey. So I'm actually going to use my arm, and I'm just going to have it behind me to show a really nice curve. Okay, so I'm just going to curl my hand around to show my curved beak. So can you show me your curved beak? You could use a different body part. You could use your whole body if you wanted to sort of curve, or you could just use a leg to show a pointy bit. It doesn't really matter, but as long as you show me a curved beak. Good, so we have our wingspan, we have our hooked beak, and then we have our talons, which are our feet. So what I'm going to do for this one is actually I'm going to show my feet here, and I'm going to sort of point them out, and they're ready to go down and grab something on the floor. So I'm going to put my arms out like that, and I'm going to put my feet out like that. Okay, so that's my talons position. So you've got my wingspan, hold that one, good. Got the hooked beak, good, and we have the talons, okay, here. And now again, these are mine. You can either copy mine, which is totally fine, or you can make up your own, which would be great. So those are our 3 frozen shapes. The next thing I want you to think about is we are going to circle round as if we're hunting for prey. So I want you to show me your lovely wingspan, and we're going to tip slightly, and we're just going to try, I hope you've got more space than me, we're going to go round in a circle all the way around, just looking down as if we're hunting for something on the ground. Okay, so we're looking down, and then what we're going to do as we're walking around, we're going to turn our wings. So you can see from here, we're very gently going to turn our wings, and that's going to make us go faster. Okay, so we're going to go hunting round, turn our wings. They're going to come behind us. Okay, and we're going to go into a dive. I'm going to grab some prey on the floor. So what we're going to do is not actually dive, because we might hurt ourselves. So we're going to jump forward, and we're going to grab something and pull it back. So we're going to jump forward, pull back, jump forward, pull back. Good. So we've gone in, dived down, got our prey, and now we're dragging it back. So we jump forward, grab, pull back, jump forward, grab, pull back. Good, so let's try that again. We're soaring around, soar. Good, change the tilt of our wings. Okay, we're going in for a dive, arms behind you, go forward and back, and forward and back. Really grab that prey. Good. So let's link those 2 together. Okay, so we have our 3 positions. We have 1, and we're going to really hold these and really think about being really still, but still performing. You're really feeling that energy. You're not flopping. You've still got that energy stretching all the way through. So you've got our wingspan. Okay, we've got our hooked beak. Hold. Good. I'm looking down. Think about where your focus is. because I'm looking at my hooked beak. Are you looking up? Are you looking at someone? Okay, good. And then we have our talons. Okay, my hands are down here. So these are my feet ready to grab some prey. I'm going to get up off the floor straight into our soaring. I'm going to tilt the arms, dive behind, down, grab, back, down, grab, back. Good. Okay. So that is our phrase. Now what you can do is pause this. Okay. You can pause me, or you can wind me back and have a little run through of all of that. If not, let's carry on with some music, because I think this will be really fun to try this with some music. So, here we go. I tried to find the most eagerly, excuse me, eagerly music I can find. Here we go. Okay. So, wingspan. How did you get on? Did you feel your inner eagle? I hope so. Good. Now there's one bit I'm thinking, I might change a little bit, and that is the transition between the bit where we're on the floor from our static shapes to the bit where we're moving. So from here, we finish with our talons. Now yours might be different because you might not end up on the floor, but if you are and you copied me, what we're going to do is we're going to do a transition. So how could we get from the floor standing up? This is always a difficult one. I think what I'm going to do is tuck myself in. I'm going to roll to standing straight into that position. So from here, I'm going to tuck my knees in, roll sideways, and I'm going to stand ready to go into my soaring circle. And that's much more interesting rather than stopping, talons, standing up, next position. Because in dance, we want to keep it flowing all the time. Okay, so try that once more. So we're going to go from our talons here, very strong feet. Okay, frozen, tuck yourself in, roll, keep going, keep going, keep going, stand up, don't stop. All the way around, okay? Good, right, this time, we're going to do it the last time. Can you show me real energy, real stretch, real spikiness? Keep the energy going, even if you're feeling tired, keep it going all the way through until the end. Okay, right, here we go, one more time. In fact, one more time, but we'll do the phrase twice. Okay, so as soon as we finish doing our dive, we'll start again from the beginning. Okay, right, let's go. Okay, how did you get on? Good. Did you feel different that time? I think the more you do it, the sort of more you rehearse, and then the more ingrained it comes in your body, and then you can perform it really easily without thinking and worrying so much about the movement and just enjoying actually dancing. Good. Well, hopefully, like I said, you've got a bit more space, but if not, kind of goes to show you can do movement in lots of tiny spaces, can't you? Good. So let's get our breath back, come into the space, and we'll do a really nice cool down. And what we're going to do is I'm going to make some bird shapes. I'm going to think about wingspan, hooked beaks, diving, tilting of the arms to make them go faster or slower through the air, but we're going to do it in slow motion. Do you remember on our scale of 1 to 5, 1 is mega slow motion and 5 is really fast? We're probably going to look at number 2, so not really slow, but quite slow motion, okay? And we're going to do this with these shapes of the birds, and it's just going to cool us down, bring us down for the end of the lesson. Okay, so I've got some lovely music for this one. Here we go. Okay, so take your time, just stretch out, breathe, calm down, and we'll finish the lesson. Okay, so let's start with a really nice, show me your massive wingspan, your beautiful eagles. Good, keep stretching. Very gently bring your arms to the side. I'm going to twist the arms, bring them behind us, as if we're going to a dive. Lean forward. Good. And reverse. So coming back and twist and tilt back to the side again. Good. Just the top half of the body, and twist and dive. Good. Okay, and back again. Okay, step the foot back. Come down to the floor, all in slow motion. Okay, show me your talons, your feet. Just gently lower your head so you feel a stretch down the back of your neck. And rolling down. Okay, rock forwards and back and forwards and back. Pushing up. Rolling all the way up. Good. Well done. Okay, well done. Fantastic. Well, we haven't had lots of time to look at different specific types of eagles, but I think there are so many. If you have time with an adult, maybe you could do some research on the different kinds, because they come in all different sizes and colours, and their feathers are really beautiful, and they are all very different. So we've sort of done a generic eagle lesson today. But I hope you've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed researching this one and finding out lots about them. I still can't believe they can dive to 100 miles an hour. I think that's incredible, isn't it? So see what else you can find out about eagles, and I will see you next time. Thank you for dancing with me.